Top 3 foods to prevent leg cramps. In seniors, strengthen your legs. Senior health. Have you ever been jolted awake in the middle of the night with a sharp pain shooting through your calf? Or maybe you're just sitting on the couch watching TV, and out of nowhere, bam, your leg seizes up like it's forgotten how to be a leg. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Leg cramps can be a real nuisance, especially as we get older. And while it's tempting to brush them off as just one of those things, they're actually your body's way of telling you something important. See, as we age, our muscles become more sensitive to changes in hydration, mineral balance, and even circulation. What used to be a minor twinge in your 30s can become a full-on cramp fest in your 60s and beyond. But here's the good news. You don't have to just live with it. In fact, the right foods can help prevent those awful leg cramps and keep your legs stronger, longer. So today, we're going to talk about 3 powerful, natural foods that can help you fight off leg cramps and keep you moving with confidence. You might already have some of these in your kitchen, and if not, they're easy to add to your routine. Think of this as your leg-loving grocery list, served with a healthy side of encouragement. Let's start with a classic that doesn't get nearly enough credit: bananas. Now, I know you've probably heard this one before, but stick with me. Bananas are loaded with potassium, and that's a key mineral your muscles need to function properly. When your potassium levels drop, even just a little, your muscles can get twitchy, tight, and prone to cramping. It's like they're short-circuiting. But here's the thing. Potassium doesn't just come from bananas. They're a great start, but it's really about getting enough of it across your whole diet. Still, bananas are super convenient. You can slice one into your morning cereal, blend it into a smoothie, or just peel and go. Plus, they've got a touch of natural sugar, which gives you a gentle energy boost. Perfect before a walk or light exercise. And while we're talking about potassium, let's not forget hydration. Even if you're eating enough potassium, if you're not drinking enough water, your body can't use it properly. So pairing a banana with a glass of water? That's a simple way to give your muscles a fighting chance. Now, the second food might surprise you a little, because it's not just tasty, it's also super versatile. I'm talking about sweet potatoes. These little orange powerhouses are rich in both potassium and magnesium, another crucial mineral that helps your muscles relax after they contract. Think of magnesium as your body's natural muscle soother. Without it, your muscles can stay tense too long, and that's when cramps sneak in. Sweet potatoes aren't just nutritious, they're delicious. You can roast them, mash them, toss them into a salad, or even bake them into wedges with a little olive oil and rosemary. They're comforting, filling, and loaded with fiber, so they're also great for your digestion. And let's be honest, when your stomach's happy, everything else feels a little easier too, doesn't it? But the real magic is in how sweet potatoes work behind the scenes. Because they're rich in complex carbohydrates, they help fuel your body more steadily, so you're not getting that crash in energy that makes your muscles vulnerable. It's like giving your body a gentle nudge in the right direction, one bite at a time. All right, so we've talked about potassium and magnesium, but there's another unsung hero when it comes to preventing leg cramps, and it's hiding in a bright green package. Spinach. That's right. Good old leafy greens. Spinach is full of calcium, which doesn't just build strong bones, it also helps your muscles contract and relax the way they're supposed to. Low calcium levels can cause those painful spasms that seem to come out of nowhere. The great thing about spinach is how easy it is to sneak into just about anything. Throw a handful into your eggs in the morning. Mix it into soups, stews, or casseroles. Even a simple salad with a splash of olive oil and a sprinkle of seeds can do wonders. And if chewing a big bowl of greens doesn't sound appealing, a quick sauté with garlic and a pinch of salt can transform it into something cozy and satisfying. What's amazing is how these three foods, bananas, sweet potatoes, and spinach, each bring something different to the table. One supports energy and fluid balance. Another calms your muscles and strengthens your digestion. And the last one? It quietly builds the foundation your muscles rely on every single day. Together, they make a powerful trio for your legs and your whole body. So if you've been dealing with cramps, or even just tired, achy legs at the end of the day, try adding these foods to your meals this week. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Just start small. Maybe swap out your regular side dish for some roasted sweet potatoes, or throw a banana in your bag for an easy snack. Little choices add up, and every step you take toward feeling better is a step worth celebrating. Have you ever been woken up in the middle of the night by a sudden stabbing pain in your calf or foot? One moment you're resting peacefully, and the next, it feels like your muscles are twisting themselves into knots. You try to move, stretch, even massage the area, but the pain just won't let go. If that sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. Leg cramps, especially at night, are incredibly common among older adults. And while they might seem like just another annoying part of aging, they're actually a sign from your body that it's missing something important. The good news? You don't have to live with them. One of the simplest and most effective ways to reduce those awful cramps is by looking at what's on your plate. That's right. Your daily meals could be the key to calming your legs and strengthening them too. And when your legs are strong, your independence, confidence, and overall quality of life stay strong right along with them. Now, we've already talked about bananas and their magical potassium boost, how they can soothe muscle tension and keep those cramps at bay. We also explored the healing power of leafy greens like spinach and kale, packed with magnesium and calcium to keep your muscles relaxed and your nerves calm. But those aren't the only foods that can make a real difference. Let's talk about a third powerhouse that might not always get the spotlight, but deserves a permanent spot on your grocery list: sweet potatoes. These colorful root vegetables are more than just delicious comfort food. They're an all-natural, muscle-supporting, cramp-preventing superfood. Sweet potatoes are rich in potassium, magnesium, and calcium all in one. That's the dream team when it comes to fighting off muscle cramps. These three minerals work together to regulate nerve signals, keep your muscles functioning smoothly, and prevent the kind of sudden contractions that wake you up at 3 a.m. in agony. Even better, sweet potatoes offer something else that your legs will love: complex carbohydrates. These healthy carbs provide long-lasting energy, which helps your muscles stay nourished and ready to support you throughout the day. When your energy dips, your muscles can get tired faster, and that's when cramps are more likely to creep in. By keeping your energy levels steady, you're also helping your body fight fatigue and stay active longer, something that's especially important as we age. And don't worry, you don't have to eat them plain or boiled to get the benefits. Sweet potatoes can be roasted, mashed, tossed into salads, or even blended into a hearty soup. Add a little olive oil, sprinkle on cinnamon, or pair them with some lean protein like grilled chicken or salmon. And you've got a tasty, leg-loving meal that feels like a treat instead of a prescription. What's really special about sweet potatoes, though, is that they're easy on the stomach and gentle on digestion, which can sometimes get more sensitive as we get older. That means you're not just feeding your muscles, you're also supporting your gut health, energy levels, and even your mood. And when your whole system is working in harmony, it becomes much easier to move, walk, stand, and enjoy your day without that nagging fear of sudden leg pain. Now, maybe you've tried different things before, maybe even some of these foods, but the cramps still come back. That can be discouraging, but don't lose hope. Sometimes, it's not just about adding one or two things to your diet. It's about creating a balance that supports your body from the inside out. And with sweet potatoes, leafy greens, and bananas in your corner, you're building a strong foundation that goes far beyond just your legs. You're fueling every part of your body, your heart, your bones, your brain, with the nutrition it needs to age with strength and grace. Of course, food is just one piece of the puzzle, but it's a powerful one. Choosing the right foods can turn those restless nights into peaceful sleep. They can turn painful steps into confident strides, and they can help you reclaim the joy of walking without fear. So, the next time you're planning a meal or browsing the produce aisle, think about what your legs are asking for. Think about what your body is missing. And remember, even one small change, like adding a sweet potato to your plate, can have a ripple effect that transforms your whole day, and maybe even your whole life. Let's keep this momentum going. We've looked at some amazing foods that can help you stop cramps in their tracks, but there's still more you can do to support your legs and strengthen your stride. Now, let's take this a step further. Because while bananas, leafy greens, and sweet potatoes form a powerful trio, there are still more natural allies waiting to help you take back control from those painful cramps. One of the most overlooked but truly remarkable foods for leg strength and cramp relief is salmon. That's right. This delicious, tender fish is more than just a tasty dinner option. Salmon is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which have strong anti-inflammatory properties. When your muscles are inflamed, even just slightly, it makes them more sensitive, more prone to tension, and more likely to spasm. By including omega-3s in your diet, you're calming inflammation from the inside out. And when your muscles are calmer, they're less likely to cramp. But there's even more to salmon. It's also packed with vitamin D and high-quality protein. Vitamin D is essential for muscle function and calcium absorption, and many older adults are unknowingly deficient. A lack of vitamin D can lead to muscle weakness and aches, and it's one of the hidden culprits behind nighttime cramps. By regularly enjoying salmon, you're not just preventing pain. You're actively nourishing the muscle fibers themselves and helping your legs become more resilient with each bite. And speaking of resilience, let's not forget water. Yes, good old water. Hydration might seem simple, but it's absolutely essential. When your body is even mildly dehydrated, your muscles are more likely to contract involuntarily. Think of water as the oil that keeps your body's engine running smoothly. Without enough of it, friction builds, muscles tighten, and cramps can strike without warning. Especially at night, when fluid levels naturally drop, staying hydrated during the day can make all the difference. If plain water doesn't appeal to you, try infusing it with slices of lemon, cucumber, or berries. Herbal teas are another great way to stay hydrated. Chamomile, for example, not only supports hydration, but also promotes muscle relaxation and better sleep. Now, let's circle back for a moment. When you're dealing with something like recurring leg cramps, it can feel frustrating, like your body is betraying you. But here's the truth. Your body isn't fighting against you. It's trying to talk to you. Every cramp is a signal, a cry for minerals, for hydration, for rest, or for movement. When you start to listen to those signals, not just treat them with a quick fix, you begin to build a real partnership with your body. You give it what it needs, and in return, it rewards you with strength, energy, and ease. That's why focusing on foods that fight cramps isn't about restriction or discipline, it's about freedom. The freedom to sleep through the night without jolting awake. The freedom to take long walks with loved ones. the freedom to move through your day without pain slowing you down. And let's not forget one more superstar food that can play a surprising role in supporting leg health: avocados. These creamy green fruits are packed with magnesium and potassium, just like bananas and sweet potatoes. But they also offer healthy fats that help your body absorb other nutrients more effectively. So when you pair avocado with your salad, your body absorbs more of the calcium and magnesium from those greens. It's like giving your muscles a double dose of what they need to stay flexible and strong. Plus, avocados support heart health, which is key to proper circulation. Poor circulation can lead to numbness, tingling, and, you guessed it, muscle cramps. By keeping your heart and blood vessels healthy, avocados help ensure that oxygen and nutrients are delivered to your legs where they're needed most. Let's take a breath and zoom out for a second. Think about how different your life could feel if those nagging cramps weren't part of your daily or nightly routine. What if you could fall asleep with ease, stay asleep through the night, and wake up refreshed instead of sore? What if a simple trip to the grocery store didn't leave your legs aching and tired? What if you felt steady, strong, and capable every time you stood up? That's not a dream. That's a future that starts with choices, small, consistent ones that add up over time. A banana in the morning, a glass of water before bed, a dinner that includes salmon and sweet potato, a quiet evening walk that stretches your legs and refreshes your spirit. Because when it comes down to it, your health isn't built in one grand moment. It's built in the quiet decisions, the ones you make at the kitchen table, the ones you make when no one's watching but your body is listening. And every time you choose nourishment over neglect, you're saying, I deserve to feel good. I deserve to move freely. I deserve a life without pain. So here's what I want you to take away today. You are not powerless against those leg cramps. You are not stuck in a body that refuses to cooperate. You are capable of healing, strengthening, and thriving. One bite, one step, one good decision at a time. You've already taken the first step just by being here, learning, and opening yourself up to change. Now, imagine what happens when you start putting this knowledge into action. Not only will your legs thank you, but your whole body, your mind, and your future will too. And in the next part, we'll go beyond food. We'll talk about the movements, the simple daily habits, and the mindset shifts that can take your leg strength to a whole new level. Because a well-fed body is strong, but a well-fed, well-moved, and well-loved body? That's unstoppable. Are you ready? Let's keep going.